Hi, my name is Ashutosh Upadhyay. I am co-founder and general partner at 42.vc. We are a Dallas, Texas-based venture capital firm investing in technology businesses. As an investor, we focus on investing in enterprise tech and SaaS businesses and backing teams which are building technology for North America markets. My own journey of venture capital is about 7 years now. I started off in India, investing in India first, and spent good 5 years investing over there. Invested in variety of categories of companies, fintech, deep tech, enterprise tech, before I decided to become an entrepreneur myself and launch my fund in North America. It's been 2 years since we started investing. We are almost like a 10 company in our portfolio now. And these are all businesses and teams which are selling in enterprise tech markets in North America. So I'm glad to be here at Zytex in Dubai. Dubai is a very fascinating place. I've been visiting this geography for about last year and a half. And in the last year and a half, the amount of changes I've seen with respect to technology entrepreneurship happening in this market is very, very impressive. I'm here speaking at a panel today which discusses digitization for SMEs, which is a topic very close to my heart. Having invested in this category both in India and US, I personally believe that SME digitization is a very important trigger for any economy to scale forward. And for entrepreneurs who are building tools and technology for this space, it's a great area to go operate in. The event has been super interesting. It really blows your mind every time you come here and see the scale of things which happen year on year. Great logistics, great teams, great number of people, and more importantly, the ability to network with people across the world in just one location. It's probably one of the best events across the globe in my own personal experience. So I think the world of technology entrepreneurship is seeing a massive amount of change as we go around right now. We are seeing various sort of technologies being rolled out, but like everyone's talking about AI today. And this is literally something which is on everyone's mind. As we speak, there are new companies and new people who are stepping out to do this. Larger corporations and enterprises and boards are thinking how to adopt AI for their business processes. And this is going to be an interesting space. So if you are a technology entrepreneur who is thinking of building something, it is very important that you keep in mind that how AI or things around the space are going to impact your business. More importantly, taking a step back and not away just only from technology, but also thinking how to build companies is very essential. That the three things which, at least as an investor, we look for is, we look for great teams, we look at people who are building for large markets, and more importantly, very, very strong execution capability. So my advice, or rather something which I look at every time I meet an upcoming team, is how good at they are in terms of what kind of proprietary insights they bring about a market and what kind of sort of a competitive edge they have over everyone else. And that is what an investors, or most of us, kind of look out for. So that's something which is very important, and that's the number one advice which I have for most people I meet. One of the questions which I often get asked between people who I meet is, how do we take a decision in terms of investing? Or the other way to sort of look at it is, how do founders approach fundraise? Specifically, I'll give it a context with respect to venture capital. Venture capital is something which, by the definition itself, is meant to support upcoming ideas and take risk. In return, what investors look for is this idea of the team capable of generating great quality returns or creating really, really large outcomes on their investments. So when most founders approach investing, two things which they need to watch out for: are they really playing for something unique? And more importantly, can they take a business which can grow higher or larger than anything imaginable? And second bit is, more importantly, the velocity at which they execute. So those are two essential factors which most investors look out for. Often we do get, sort of responses. People come back and say, hey, we are operating in a very large market. There can be room for multiple players. But more importantly, most venture capital guys want to invest in category creating companies, and preferably people who are the first off the block or potentially can become leaders in the category, because those are the kind of companies which can deliver outsized returns. And that's what we always tell people to look out for.
Hi, this is Neeraj, CEO of Policy Bazaar UAE. Policy Bazaar is a financial marketplace originated in India in the year 2008. We came to the region in 2018. You can consider us as anything to do with insurance. If you need, you can come to Policy Bazaar as a platform, take a policy, and also for any services and claims. That is how we differentiate ourselves from a typical distribution platform. We go the whole mile from not only buying but also servicing. And that is what we do at Policy Bazaar. So how do we see Policy Bazaar changing the landscape, right? See, if you look at us, we think digital first, but at the same time, if you look at insurance industry, it's a very traditional industry, which goes on a lot of paper, wet signatures and everything. So what we're trying to do is, one, demystify the insurance keywords and the language so that a common man can understand, and also then empower the consumer to take a better decision. So we are giving all the information to the consumer so that he can decide what product suits him. And obviously our team is there of experts to help him out. But at the same time, not leave him once he buys the product, but also be with him when he really needs to use the product. So because if you look at insurance, is probably the only product where neither the consumer wants to use this product. Hopefully never have to use this product, right? But it's eventually a promise that we are selling. So for us, it becomes very, very important that we stand with the consumer when he really needs to use this product. And I believe that is how we will change the industry, where we will do consumer-centric products and make it a lot more easier for him to interact and consume these products. So embedded finance has become the buzzword in last couple of quarters or months, right? How at Policy Bazaar we look at it is, for example, we work with companies, for example, one of the largest auto sellers, which is the second-hand car marketplace. We work with them and provide the insurance on their platform. The other thing we look at embedded finance is basically how can we make our consumers' life easier. For example, trying to work with a bank where we can make the payment solutions a lot more easier. If the consumer does not have a digital payment solution, he can get that digital payment solution on our platform and eventually use that to make the payments for the insurance product that he's buying. So we work with the industry at large and also partner with industry in offering our insurance solution and embedding in their core product. So that is how we look at this strategy. So SMEs, if you look at a core, SMEs need a lot of financing from a working capital perspective. And what we are seeing is SMEs typically in any region are underserved, because if you look at a traditional way of financing them, it requires a lot of guarantee, and which SMEs do not have. A lot of paperwork, a lot of history if you need a loan, right? For an individual also, if you today need a loan or a financing, they're going to check your history, what you've been doing, what is your source of income, what you can guarantee, right? Whereas all these traditional products are not available in SME, right? And these governments, financial institutions are realizing, and we work very closely with banks in helping secure financing for SMEs. And I believe the region as such, and specifically Dubai and UAE, is focusing on SMEs a lot, because I believe this region probably has one of the highest densities of SMEs. And the government has recognized that, financial institutions have recognized that, and we are working very cohesively to get them the right financing product. Thank you.
Hi, this is Omar Haddad from Paymob. I am the General Manager for GCC. Paymob is a financial enabler in the MENA-P region, and we focus in enabling actually merchants in the industry to accept payments and also to provide them a digital space in the region. We operate in multi-countries so far. We grew from Egypt to Pakistan, UAE, Oman, and the remaining GCC as an expansion plan. How we differentiate ourselves with the other players? We partner with Tabi, with Tamara, and the likes of the Buy Now, Pay Laters. We complete each other, we integrate with them, we provide, yes, some similar services, but we integrate in order to give more services and more products to our customers. So I don't look at it as a competition, more than actually completing together a cycle and an ecosystem where we cater to our customers together to provide them more services, more enhanced innovative technology, and satisfy the needs of our customers. Well, our partners with financial institutions and big banks in the last few years proved to us that it's a collaboration technique. It's more of integrating with them. We complete each other. We focus in certain areas like specifically SMEs. Big banks actually look at large enterprise and of course the SMEs, but we complete each other by providing trust from the banks. We provide agility, flexibility, solution that cater to these small players. So I think the collaboration can extend to more products and services, And we look at it from a collaboration than a competition perspective. Everyone knows about PayMob, latest fundraising. Of course, this came because of the solid expansion in the main countries that we were established before. Now we are looking at expanding in the rest of the GCC and other key markets in the MENA-P. This is the focus of actually how we will use this funding to empower our presence. This is one angle, and we look at it from different angle, also looking at product development, innovation, enlarging also the technology that we are using in order to cater to our customers and understand the customer needs in the market itself and expand from these aspects. Of course, there is many other channels, but these are, I think, the two key elements that we look at. Of course, we collaborate and partner with a lot of major players. I can say in different regions, we collaborate with Uber, with Vodafone, IKEA, Shahid, and among other big players, of course. But also our key element is focusing in our small and medium enterprise. And this is where we come, and we believe that our strength actually works a lot with these small and medium enterprise. Add to that the micro payments, because they lack of services that is actually giving to them or products, and we cater to them either from the speed of onboarding or the agility of actually the requirements, and catering to the needs and the fast growing cash flow related issues and all the other products that PayMob actually provide. So we balance between both, not to forget that especially in UAE market, more than 75-80% of the market is based on an SME, and we need to cater for the market itself with focusing into this segment and to see the exact needs with collaborating with big partners also and the financial institution entities.